It says broadcast has started. My broadcast has started. What up with it, chat? What up with it, family? I've been off for a couple of days now. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't deal with that shit, gang. Exactly why.
But I'm back though.
I'm not picking up on that shit too.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do a Fortnite last game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. We know last season, Clark, that Steph Curry was the first unanimous MVP in league history. I mean, that is saying something. But it was LeBron James winning the NBA title.
Well, you know, this rivalry is going to continue to be one we talk about, at least for the next few years. And Steph's Warriors winning the title in 2015. LeBron bringing the title back to Cleveland last season. I think these two stand head and shoulders above everyone else right now.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at San Antonio, they still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And when you look at the Lakers, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Now here is Aldridge. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Aldridge. They trail by 3.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Oh, yeah. Bro.
Henderson looking it over.
Oh!
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, they'll make
They've
it.
gone to him. He has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Well, you
And I'm
can't
in the
overlook
shooting
any
contest
trip to the line.
and
These
the
points
dunk
could end up
contest.
making the
I'm
difference.
in the 3-point contest and the shooting
Green
contest.
passes to Leonard.
And dunk contest.
Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Henderson outside. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half.
He
He hasn't converted the 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
So impressive.
I'm finna do Fortnite later on.
Back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now here's Henderson. 30 points in the game.
I just got off.
Handle
We get on.
And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 32 points in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Gasol. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Level 40, man.
Now in this one.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now here's Henderson. 32 points in the game. A rebound by Gasol.
Oh, my God.
There's 1:17 left in the third.
No, what's up?
To the paint. Here's Parker. Down low. Here's Gasol. And he makes that one. Gasol's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Hey.
Henderson outside. Handle a screen on Green. Henderson.
There we go, there we go.
And that one, good.
Man, how you a grown man and can't dunk like that?
This is exactly where Randall looks to score from often. Feed the young big man and let him eat.
How you ain't going, man? Your ass barely still learn how to jump.
Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there.
Who?
For Randall. Aldridge misses.
No.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound
I'm taller than Kevin Hart, fool.
teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards is really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the
Bro, I'm like 5'1.5", bro.
Now here's Parker. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Spend on my money on things. Hey, whatever it is.
This is the fadeaway jumper. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Lakers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll get going after this from AT&T Center.
Bro, we need to let a motherfucker leave out this
Yeah, really, the game's on pause. We on break. We on halftime. I'm really taller than that nigga K.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession in this
Let
way.
me get some
True
money.
Team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us.
Yeah, I'm over here one hitter.
Russell kicks to
Why you
Anderson.
got it? I'm gonna pull that bitch.
On
Granny. On Granny with one hand. I wish I had the camera out.
This guy is simply
Niggas
having
see
a
that.
great game from outside.
To the right side. Pass to Joe.
Nigga. You got luck.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
Why not UFC, but the thing, you know, it was that neck and neck. We're talking about the last one. The last one.
Passes to Zubats, takes the assist and lays it
The
in.
last
Picked
very
out the
one
pass
when they
nicely.
was getting
Looking
tired,
confident
fool.
and ferocious inside.
Ginobili outside. Puts up a 3. And Luol Deng pulls it down. Deng's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been
Bro.
the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Lakers leading by 5.
I left them
And
wide
the
open and
Lakers with
still missed.
another
Every minute
turnover
step
here.
out of line.
And this is what the schedule looks like
Hold on,
for
I
the
got
Spurs.
some. These boys, they loud.
On Saturday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix.
They loud.
And then on Tuesday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for the matchup with the Cavs,
You get
that's a
some purple.
contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Davis Bertans. Timeout Spurs.
Hey, do you remember that live stream? You remember you did that broadcast a while back when you were living in Roxford, I think? When we were playing Fortnite together.
Some changes here for the Spurs.
You got that?
Gasol's checked in for Anderson. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was
You
able
were
to
trying
hear
to make
San
a clip on me
Antonio's
on
coach
purpose,
going
wasn't you?
over the plan during the break. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Parker. To the inside. The kick out to Aldridge. Aldridge is screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Parker.
Big
And it's good with time running down
Parker,
the
this
shot
is
clock.
Parker.
And the
Piss
shot
me off.
clock was getting low there, but Parker did a fantastic job of getting
The
off a
NBA,
good look at the
uh,
basket,
back
keeping
in
calm
2016.
even in a tense moment.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set
That's him
on that
first.
screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And here is Parker. From about 16, and good that time.
have to D Aldridge up better than that. I mean,
Oh,
especially when he's roaming around this area of the floor.
Henderson fires. The three is on.
What?
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a one-point
What the
game.
fuck is that? That was travel on the homies.
Showing no
Understand
hesitation.
that?
Kawhi wants the ball when they need it.
Hey!
The putback.
What?
He misses the putback. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. There's 1:59 left in the fourth. Parker outside. It's deflected. Now the Lakers on the break. Henderson against Leonard. Cleared away by Leonard.
Well, with his solid midi game,
Oh, my nigga's staring.
that one down.
Aldridge with a screen on Russell. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. No good there. LA's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. The shot misses.
What?
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Here's Leonard. Plenty of space. The shot is good.
And such a clutch.
My nigga.
He lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
From deep. And it's over.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
They trail by 3. Gasol, a screen on Russell. Here's Green. Takes the 3. He parachutes in for the putback.
Aldridge never backs down in these big moments. A player who wants the ball in clutch situations.
And that's how to attack the paint. Don't settle for the jump shot if you can get to the rim.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Danny Green keeping his cool right here. He's confident in his ability to perform when he needs to in the clutch.
Randall is screen on Green.
No!
Cleared away by Leonard. And so they choose to intentionally
Bro, we just lost the fucking game, dog. Damn. We 32, 33 and 2, bro. What the fuck, man? Shoot the fucking ball, fool.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a
Like, my nigga not shooting shit. I don't know why.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And here's the Lakers.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
What?
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Henderson. Good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's
Yeah, we lost.
straight by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Oh, I
And that
don't
about
get
wraps it
it,
up
though.
for Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
Oh my God. This don't make no fucking sense. And then now my game is messing up.
Down. Down. Why are you biting
It's not even showing on my. Oh, we was on a spree. We was on a spree, dog. We was on a. You talking about Fortnite still? You talking about, huh?
Yeah, hold on. Get your ass down. What the fuck? He just jumped up here. Is that better? Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna play one more game. Fuck, I'm mad we lost against them niggas, dude. No.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. You take a look at Ingram, he's got some work to do in order to get into that conversation, I think, but there are plenty of games left for him to make his mark.
I don't care what nobody says.
And he doesn't have far to go to break into that top 10, but it's probably unrealistic to think he'll be a factor in the race for the Rookie of the Year.
Well, you know, if it was earlier in the season, maybe. But at this point, even if he has an amazing second half, I just think he has too much ground to make up.
And taking a look at this matchup, the guard play, Clark, is something that will be highlighted for sure.
No doubt. I mean, a lot of talented guards in both of these teams' rotations. And, you know, I think whichever team is able to get the most production from the backcourt, when whoever wins that matchup wins this game.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
The Clippers shoot
LA Clippers
on this trip to the line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And, guys, that's a pretty good
Clippers,
improvement over last season.
And so Paul nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Henderson outside. Really left alone that time. Henderson's got 5 points so far.
Got the look he wanted and capitalized.
Paul passes to Jordan.
Yeah, now I'm locked in.
Paul outside. Over Russell. The shot's good from Paul.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Henderson looking it over. Shoots over Redick, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
So it's the Lakers.
Whoa!
I can't believe
what I
that.
just saw.
Oh, my
God. Unreal.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
For three, Henderson.
Oh, I know how I
Good
made
for the
that.
fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Look at that, we lost the other
Let's a
game.
floater go. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Griffin.
And Paul with the good touch on the floater. Guys, that's a difficult shot to make, that floater, but it's one of his many go-to shots.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And, you know, it seems like Paul is giving up inches to almost every other player in the league, but he plays big because he knows how to use his body, and he can score inside a lot of different ways. He can finish against bigger players.
Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
Oh, that's great
last game,
TNT,
I think, how
baby.
about Fortnite?
Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate
Wow.
to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Spates checked in for Griffin. And Mbamute comes in for Jamal Crawford. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. That's Felton in for Chris Paul. Now here's Rivers. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Saw that opportunity open up in the mid-range and took full advantage.
Henderson with it. He's guarded by Rivers. The tray.
Hey.
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Back to Felton. Clippers moving the ball around. A nice shot by Rivers.
Boy, that was a pretty feed from Raymond Felton.
Lakers leading by 4. It's Henderson on the wing. He's guarded by Rivers. And then Henderson with the jam.
Talk about being focused. Nothing is going to distract him on offense.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter.
quarter.
Pass to Mbamute. And here is Spates. He's defended by Randall. Randall grabs the board.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Henderson passes to Zubac. Back to Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Clippers trail by 8. Now here's Felton. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Spates. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, there's not a bunch of defense being played either.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute.
Always good shots, bro. I can't believe we still lost to them fucking Spurs, dog. Like, that's what blew me every time.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Now here's Rivers. Over Russell. Done it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Rivers. Henderson outside. The kick out to Dang. Back to Henderson. Zubac trying to break loose. Good on the bucket. Henderson's got 26 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Kelly passes to Griffin. Bank shot. No good.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
For three, Henderson. And he's good on the three ball. Henderson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely. Just deadly from deep so far.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Pierce is checked in for the Clippers. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at the Lakers, but not a surprise really to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course the Los Angeles Clippers just way behind.
And when I look at the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Henderson following the basket by Blake Griffin. And it's Spates with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Pass to Griffin. Over Randall. That one wide left.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's
hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Pass to Mbamute. Here's Griffin. Plays it up and banks it in. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter. You know, Greg, this time of year, lots of trade rumors are flying around, aren't they?
You know, Kevin, it always depends on the situation. You know, some guys are actually hoping to be moved, especially if it's to a title contender. And then you have those who set up roots, and that's their home, their foundation. It can be a challenge to have to walk away.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw.
What?
Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Spates. Crawford comes in for Mbamute. J.J. Redick's checked in for Pierce. And Paul subbed in for Austin Rivers. Jordan a screen on Deng. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
For three, Henderson. And the three ball is good. Henderson's got 35 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
I bet.
I love that dish down low.
Lakers leading by 7. Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Getting physical in the paint and being rewarded for it.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Clippers. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Crawford. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
3 on the clock. Redick for 3. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Brandon Bass is checked in for Blake Griffin.
Bro, that was sexy. Boom. Then I saved the ball too.
Why are you messing with your phone? Why I got 3 phones. I'm finna go.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Henderson hits the 3-point bomb. Henderson's got 42 in the game.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Here's Paul. He had 16 points in the win against Orlando.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league. And obviously no player wants to find himself on this list.
Yeah, but it's inevitable. Over the course of a long season, they're going to be injuries.
Butler.
Yeah, you learn a lot about your team's character when they're short-handed.
Short-handed, kind of like this bit right here. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Chet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment, if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And here is Paul. Inside, here's Redick. Stolen by Henderson. Randall with a screen for Henderson. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nice play.
Crawford with the ball. Still scoreless. The shot by Redick, no good. Crawford with the steal.
Outside, Redick. In third quarter, don't get up on 4-9.
Lakers leading by 12. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
The Clippers shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Paul outside. Pass to Crawford. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
For 3, Henderson nailed from three-point land. Henderson's got 47 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Such a wide open look. Crawford's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers leading by 14. Henderson outside. Fires the 3. And
I got a clip there. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it on YouTube.
Goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so the timeout here by Mike Woods. He's ready to talk things through with them. Clark, we've seen teams go smaller now with lineups, especially over the last couple seasons. Why do you think that's so?
Well, you know, Kevin, there's been an increase in threes attempted. So I think that lends itself to a version of small ball, if you will. More guards and wings on the court. And there aren't a lot of dominant big guys or centers in the league anymore. So going small seems to go unpunished on the defensive side.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Paul. Crawford looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Back to Paul. Over Russell. Julius Randle with the rebound. Lakers leading by 17. And there's Dang. That's good on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Crawford will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Griffin a screen on Deng. Oh, Griffin in position. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Henderson. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Paul passes to Crawford. Clippers moving the ball around. Outside for Redick. And the Clippers miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look for the Clippers. Spates checked in for Griffin. And Bahamute comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Rivers in for J.J. Redick. Rivers finds Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And that time, also a missed shot. Lakers leading by 21. Henderson for 3. And it's Spates with the rebound. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Henderson against Spates. Shoots it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Zir. I just made somebody sit down they fucking ass and I sold a shot, bruh. Oh my God.
2-second difference between shot clock and game.
That's heartbroken on my granny.
Randle grabs the board. Randle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Henderson passes to Russell.
You should not be wanting to guard me after that.
Henderson outside. He gets it up.
That's off.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, ending the third quarter on a 12-3 run. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown
that nigga
Los
watch,
Angeles.
whoever watched me saying, bro, family watched me and saying, this nigga, you stole the shot.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lakers leading by 21. From deep. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Now, Mbamute. Pass to Griffin. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Griffin has brought the energy tonight. You could tell in warm-ups he was ready.
Anderson against Anderson. Over Anderson. Misses the wing shot. Clippers trail by 19. To the middle. He's looking for Griffin. Finds him.
Oh, man. Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Pretty much a blowout.
Henderson against Anderson. Takes the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so the timeout here by Mike Woodson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Clippers making a change here. Paul's checked in. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's Rivers on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by the Clippers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Henderson for 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A nice shot by Rivers.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
For 3, Henderson. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Spates. Crawford comes in for Mbamute. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Austin Rivers. Ball outside, from outside, and down goes the 3.
The quick hands of Paul proven to be lethal.
Lakers leading by 14. Henderson fires, and they come back with a 3 of their own.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Griffin against Dang. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Down low. Oh, softly lays it.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Henderson. Drills it from outside. Henderson's got 12 now in this quarter.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
What store are you going to?
Randall against Griffin. Off target from the wing. Lakers leading by 21. For 3.
Wait, you say you going to Walmart and what? Okay. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Hey, we got any Rellos? Alright, I got some money for some Dutchies. Yes, man. Alright, be safe.
Henderson drains the three-pointer.
Yes, and with this one winding
1
down,
minute,
it's obvious
one
to
minute and
everyone who
23
watched it,
seconds left in the
just a
fourth quarter.
total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And when you throw it down like that, it infuses the whole team with energy.
Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Paul kicks to Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Henderson outside. There's 39 seconds left in the game.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Henderson. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Paul. Pass to Griffin. And the layup is good.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
The three.
What? They showed me on that one.
Here's Paul. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Damn, I quitted it. What? It is what it is. I'm finna end my stream anyways and come back and do it again.